Hey, good morning. It's Sunday, um, and there's all sorts going on in the world at the moment. It's weird. I've got my little posh coffee cup. It's nice, isn't it? I've started not drinking coffee for the first hour and a half. Apparently, it's something to do with your serotonin levels. Anyway, I don't fucking know. Don't know. It's been a wild week this week. There's been fucking all sorts of shit going on. Obviously, Trump's going to be inaugurated tomorrow. It's just brilliant. That's just brilliant. I just love anything that is just like a fuck you to the establishment. And that's all Trump is, isn't it? He's a fuck you to the establishment. It was like when we voted for Brexit. It was just a fuck you to the establishment, wasn't it? And then the establishment don't like it. So they then just try and reverse it and tar you with all kind of stuff. But I tell you what though, fucking surprise, surprise, there's a ceasefire in fucking Middle East because they don't. Trump's fucking coming in. He'll fuck up. He won't fuck about. Um, yeah. So that's happened. What else has happened? Oh, the fucking the knobheads at Pfizer and that lot. Fucking hell, they've been there's some real shit going on with the COVID thing. I know I go on about COVID still, but people just as it comes out now. Apparently now the Royal College of doctors were being paid by Pfizer to recommend that they stick the jabs in 12 to 15-year-olds when it wasn't necessary. But they were being paid, and that's okay. That's all right. That bit, unfucking-believable. The I told you so moments. Are just fucking stacking up. It's just what else? Oh, the the Americans. This is how big. This is how the world works. The Americans have given £6.2 billion in aid to Ukraine by accident. They they've given too much. They already agreed to give them however many billions, but they sent 6.2 billion too much. If so, that was just a mistake. Oh, sorry. Fucking hell. Hardly noticed it. It was only someone in accounts. Doris in accounts. He's going, we sent too much fucking money. 6.2 billion. Do you know how much it would have cost to rebuild Maui after those awful fires? They could have rebuilt every house for free if they'd have given Maui 5 billion. But there's not enough money. We don't have money for that. It's funny how there's never enough money for natural disasters. There's not going to be enough money for the California wildfires to help rebuild those. There's never enough money. There wasn't enough money in New Orleans when they had the hurricane, was there? They didn't have the resources. They didn't have the money. But they can just slip Ukraine 6.2 billion. Now, Julian Assange said something along the lines of, there is no plan to win the war. There's no plan to win any of these wars that they're in. They don't want the wars won. They want them to continue. Because what it does, it takes money out of normal people's pockets. Our what you contribute to the government and you pay taxes and all these kind of things. And it puts it then back into the pockets of the big corporations and these warmongers and these, the arms companies and stuff like that. And that's all it's doing. And that's what's happening in Ukraine. It happened in Afghanistan for years and years and years. They just perpetuated that war. They just sent millions and billions and billions of money in aid, which is basically your money, your taxes. So they're sending that abroad, and then they're buying fucking military equipment with it, or they're buying this, or they're buying that, or it's just a joke, It's a joke. Madness. The holes, there's still a big fucking hole in the road. That's not going away. Which is making it very difficult to get in and out of the valley for a lot of people. It's made it awkward because I like to go and see my dad. And it's made it awkward. I don't like going over the tops in winter because it's like freezing. It was like -2 here this morning. and you think, oh, it's not that bad, you know, but you go up a few 100 feet, and all of a sudden it's been -6, -7, and the fucking ice all over the roads, and it's fucking dangerous. So I don't like going over, but so I haven't been for well over a week now. Bad sun. And that's about it, really. I've got my purple Diodora top on, which I quite like. What else has been going on? Still doing all right on, I think, on the diet and the going to the gym and stuff. I'm seem to be sticking with that, which is good for me. I've fallen off the wagon sort of thing with the not drinking as much. I'm not drinking as much, definitely, but you know, I have had like a couple of bottles of wine. I nearly denied it then to myself. That's mad, isn't it? So I've had a couple of bottles of wine this week and stuff like that. So that's not good. I won't be drinking tonight because I'm going to the gym in the morning. What else is happening? That's about it, really. Work needs to pick up. In 2 weeks' time, I'm going on holiday. Just having a short break up in the... I wish I'd have gone actually in January, because it's been fucking awful business-wise. But we didn't. So I booked 3rd of February. I go away for 3 or 4 days. We're going up to the racehorsing capital of the north, which is Midland. And I'm going to sit and just watch racehorses go up and down the street. It's fucking mint. I didn't know places like that existed. It's mint. Seriously considering moving, actually. Because I think Ebden's going to struggle over the next 3 to 5 years. They're doing quite a lot of flood work. And I think it's going to be... If this last month has been anything to go by with disruption in the town and the traffic and stuff like that, then it's not really viable running a business from here. I'm sure that'll change. Oh, Jasper's dreaming. He's making little weird noises. He has to get in on fucking video, doesn't he? He has to. Yeah. What else has happened? That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So, yeah. It's been not a lot going on really this week. Oh, we did a podcast. Me and my mate did a podcast with a guy who walked from Hebden Bridge to his house in Italy. About 7, I think he said it was 1,000 and something miles. That was interesting. And then this week we've got... we're going to interview the girls who run the Excited Goat, which is a cafe. And they're going to tell us about how they got started. And we've also got an interview with the guy called Si, who is renting some space off the hub that Scott's setting up. And he's going to do counselling for drug addicts and stuff like that. And he's an ex-heroin addict who's got himself off it. And he's now helps people. So that should be good. You know, 2 dickheads like me and Scott doing a serious interview. But yeah, it should be good fun. So yeah. Anyway, keep your eye on that podcast. People of Hebden Bridge, POHB cast on YouTube, on Instagram. Yeah. That's it. See you later, kids.